There we go. There we go. Physics aside, this is such a good scene. Bam. See you later, Busey. Welcome back to another retrospective movie reaction. Today we have Predator 2. If you guys haven't seen my Prey movie reaction and my Predator 1987 reaction to those movies, I'll link them in the description and all that. I don't know if I want to continue after 2 because I think these 3 movies, Predator 1, 2 and Prey, are the best ones. I might do Predators and then that's probably it. Because I do want to amp up and do more horror movies, especially Hellraiser, because the HBO or Hulu TV series is coming out soon. So I want to watch Hellraiser 1 and 2 and then follow that with this new reimagining one. But without any more rambling, if you guys do enjoy this, make sure you like and sub. The movie will go here and we'll get right into it. I don't really understand the hate or the massive negative perception with this movie. I think it was dumb fun. And again, without this movie, I don't think we would have had the expanded universe with the comics if it really wasn't for this movie. And I really love the City Hunter as well as the Ultra, obviously. I think he was very like arrogant and cocky, way more than a Jungle Hunter.
Los Angeles welters in agonizing heat. Drug lords wage bloody warfare in the streets. Yet another open conflict. Oh, fuck this! Get me out of here!
Again, very weird 90s, but still. Why would the news crew be this close? Again, over the top 90s shit, but again, I can't complain. This is just a dumb fun movie.
Tony Hope, live with hardcore. On the scene and in your face. It's like Dante's hell down here. Smoke, fire, oppressive heat, as Colombian and Jamaican drug fiends once again transform the streets of LA into a slaughterhouse.
Why LA out of all places? Like, does LA even have that big of a Latin and Caribbean influence? I thought Miami would probably make more sense. There we go, Danny Glover, always tired for this shit. Like again, even that the guns are just so over the top. Like you got a pistol with a scope on it. Like what is this? Terminator 1? What I also like about this movie is it didn't start with the ship, the Ultra ship, dropping him off. Which obviously people know this is the second movie because the name. But they should have done that with the first movie.
Hey, asshole!
Like even the shotgun has a scope. Like for what reason? Why is he moaning? I don't remember that. I love that these drug dealers just have like world supply weapons here.
Come and get it! The scorpion is ready!
Yeah, rest in peace to you guys. These scopes are just hilarious on these guns though. Surely this guy's out of ammo now. There's a lot of unique kills in this movie as well. That's what I really like about this. I think this is a unique kill if I remember. Like this guy's coked out of his mind. City Hunter's pissed that he got his trophy stolen. Maybe that's why he goes after Danny Glover, actually, because he got his trophy stolen. Like he just conveniently falls on a fold-up table. Oh, that's right. This LA is gone for a heat wave. That's why this City Hunter's here.
Max!
They updated on the thermal vision in this movie as well. The first movie was pretty difficult to tell what was going on. When does Bill Paxton come in this movie? Must be after this scene, maybe?
So, what happened to the Scorpio?
Oh, he's out front having lunch. What the hell is this?
I don't know. They've been cut to pieces. Must be the Jamaicans.
This time, but where the hell did they go?
What they blaming on Jamaicans?
Mike?
Bill, this is quite a surprise. What brings you down from the palace?
You let me down, Mike. You're making me look bad.
Is that the guy from Die Hard 1? Who played pretty much the same character, who cut the lights out? See, these guys, if I remember, know about the Yautjas on planet Earth, so that's what I mean. Did Dutch tell these guys? Or did Anna? Because I'm pretty sure it's these guys with Jake Busey. They know what's going on. He hasn't been in the best of favour in today's day. Someone get that guy help.
Shootout, 5 members of one Colombian drug gang were apparently ambushed by their bloody rivals, the Jamaican Voodoo Posse.
Like, they got it pretty accurate. Like, this is what, 97... This movie is obviously based in... Well, it was made in 1990. This is based in 97. So LA did kind of become a shit show in the mid-90s, I think. After the riots, the LA riots and all that. There he is. Rest in peace to Bill Paxton. Killed by all 3 big, great horror icons. Alien, Predator, and Terminator.
We're attempting to prevent King Willie's voodoo gangs from taking over and controlling the entire West Coast.
King Willie's death scene is probably the best scene in any Predator movie. I'll have, even still after Prey.
This is what I call a speech, kid. It's the only one I got. I only give it once, so pay attention. Till now, it's all been fun and games, cops and robbers, Dunkin' Donuts. But you're in the shit now. Metro Command is a war zone.
This also reminds me of RoboCop that came out the same year, or around the same year, where it's like gang violence and rioting and all that shit. Like, this is better than RoboCop 3, but it's kind of got a similar storyline.
Hey kid, welcome to the war.
You should have said welcome to the jungle. That would have been a good callback. And I can't show this. Like, I don't get why Jamaicans will run LA. Yeah, I don't know. I don't get it. It's a weird plot point. But I guess it kind of, like, fits because the ritualistic shit. And these guys would admire the Yautjas because they kind of do tribal ritualistic like themselves. But again, I'm Caribbean and it's not like we don't do sacrificial rituals, so it's kind of weird.
Fucking voodoo magic, man.
I still love this scene though, this whole fight scene. This was a nice addition to the weaponry as well, the neck gun. Obviously Prey had that. This is such a nice effect though, look at that. Like, wouldn't you shoot towards the guy that's getting lifted up in the sky? Right, the combi stick was an addition to this movie too. So there was a lot of weapons involved in this.
Might be the feared Jamaican voodoo posse.
The feared Jamaican voodoo posse. Again, very 90s dialogue. And it's a very misinterpretation of voodoo as well. They still got their scoped pistols.
Come over here, Mike. Check this out.
What is that?
Looks like a spear tip or something.
This is a restricted area. I want it cleared immediately.
Well, actually, that's right. I just remembered. Anna was supposed to be in this movie. And she was supposed to have a cameo when Danny Glover finally knows what's going on, so... It was Anna that, I think, told these guys what happened. Because I don't know if Dutch would have said something after the event of the first movie.
You're gonna turn up missing. Garber, the man with the camera. Get him right now.
How the hell did press even make it in here?
Who the hell are you, Keys?
The last person in the world you want to fuck with.
Who's this guy? I don't remember what happens to this guy. Does he die? I know a lot of them die in that train subway scene, but does he get killed here? I reckon they didn't put enough tape. I think one more would have gotten the point across. Oh, there we go, more tape. Oh, they're still they're trying to get that spear piece. But doesn't, the City Hunter come and try and get it back? I don't know, I'm gonna continue watching, let me just watch this. Oh, it was on the roof, okay. It didn't seem like it was on the roof. That looked pretty small compared to the other scene. It looked pretty big in the other scene.
Danny boy.
Doesn't blood splatter?
Please no!
Yeah, oh. No, it's still pissing a bit of blood.
Shit in. I don't give a fuck who you really are, what you want with this asshole. Because now it's personal, and he's a dead man.
The concept of what you're dealing with is way over your head. I'm warning you.
You don't know what you're dealing with, and I'm warning you. Stay the fuck out of my way.
What was that?
They've been setting up these weird radar sensors all over downtown. I mean, I used my whole repertoire just to keep up with them.
See, I like this. I wish they showed more of this, though. This more detective work to see what these guys were up to. But again, this is kind of an odd movie stuck in that odd time of the 90s where, again, we get kind of like these corny cringe shit.
Number 6.
This reminds me of Aliens a lot as well, this scene. With the trackers and the multiple TVs.
I pried this from Danny's hands. This is what took him up into the rafters.
It has almost no weight.
But it cuts like steel.
Let me see.
See, this is nice too, the whole detective part. I would have, again, loved to see more of this.
Astonishing. This material doesn't correspond to anything on the periodic table.
Lieutenant, what the hell is that thing?
I don't know, but you don't buy it in a hardware store. It's okay.
Don't you want me to go with you?
I'll call you later.
Why did I think it was a cab driver? No, maybe that... What's he doing? I love this scene too. Like, some of the shots and cinematography in this movie is better than the other movies. Oh, that's right. King Willie gets killed in this part. This is like one of the best shots in the Predator franchise as well.
About the one that's doing all the killing,
He killed your people.
See, I like that they know more than mythology as well.
This is Dreadman. Truly dread.
I mean, he didn't really say much. You kind of just wasted your time. Right here is the best scene in any Predator movie, in my opinion. Still holds up. I love this effect too. Look how good this looks. love that. Such a good transition. And I think this is the Xenomorph Easter egg that started the whole AVP thing. Again, without this movie, we would not have a lot of today's like established lore.
We all gotta be careful. What about keys?
See, it's still not really explained why the City Hunter's going after him. I'm only assuming because he screwed the kills in the first scene. Like, considering that this movie is based on a heat wave, like, there's a lot of people out just walking about.
I believe that whoever killed Detective Archuleta had recently been in a slaughterhouse.
Slaughterhouse. That's where I lost keys the first time, Lieutenant.
Yeah, that's what we'll find.
Okay, so he's putting two together where he knows that there's some trophy hunting. This was nice too. This reminds me of Spawn, the animated series, where he kind of toys with this kid.
Want some candy?
Wrong Predator movie. Wrong type of Predator. Want some candy? See, I would have loved more of that. More like the Predator like psychologically breaking him down.
This damn heat is killing me, man.
Hey, it's me. I look great.
Yes, again.
Hold it, please.
We're in trouble now.
Nobody move. Okay, everybody, just take a deep breath.
Wait, is the whole cart full of cops? What's going on? Why did everyone just take out guns? Obviously for this, just so he can just go on a rampage, but why were older elderly people just holding guns?
Out of here!
I mean, I get the budget restraints this movie had, but this would have been a really nice scene if you could actually see what the hell's going on. Again, this is very Aliens, but I feel like this is not doing it as well as what Aliens did. Yeah, I can't see too, bro, but what can you do?
Want some candy?
Let's dance!
Want some candy? All these scopes and laser pointers are got on these guns and they can't aim a target for shit. Ah, right, does he kill? I don't think he kills her, right? Or does he? I don't remember. Because the City Hunter was pretty much an asshole, so maybe he did. That would be pretty brutal if he did kill her. Harrington just loves choking people and pushing them around. Like, can't you just ask normal? Okay, so she didn't die.
How's she doing? Deep shock, but she's alive.
Okay. Who did he kill here? Because that guy didn't look armed, so it's like, is this a bad blood predator? I guess that person was armed. Yeah, why don't you watch where you're driving? Ah, this was such a good scene too, like, as much as this movie is a bit of a 50-50 in terms of how good it is, it has some good Predator scenes. Okay, that's Busey's guys, yeah. I was gonna say, what the hell is this? Where did the truck come from? That truck was not there. This scene is such an iconic scene when the lightning hits the combi stick as well. Again, this whole scene here just reminds me of Aliens.
How many times do I have to tell you? You don't know what you're dealing with. Wonderful, isn't it? Pheromone signature left by his body. These are scent molecules. Punch up 3. 10 years ago, one of his kind stalked and eliminated an elite special forces crew in Central America. There were 2 survivors.
Okay, so this is 10 years after. Okay, 87, 97. Okay.
Remarkable weaponry. That's right, Lieutenant. Otherworld life forms.
How did they know about weaponry if he detonated? That's a bit of a plot hole. How did they know about weaponry?
We've prepared a little trap for this predator. We are certain that this being can see in only one spectrum of light.
Yeah, well, you thought wrong. Pretty much like the AVP2 game where Wayland Yutani, I think it was, where they actually did capture the Yautja. And then they tried to use it for experiments and all that. But obviously if you played the game, that goes horribly wrong for them. See, it just reminds me of Aliens. Which is like the gold standard of sci-fi horror, to be honest. But this was a smart idea, it just backfired on them horribly. Want some candy? This suit is nice too, like this and the first one are probably the best ones. And Wolf, can't forget Wolf, and the Elder. There we go, he's not a dumbass. He knows what's going on.
He's right there! He's right there!
God damn it, where is he? Oh, give me a coordinate! Where is he?
There he is. I mean, these guys are trash agents, like they're shooting each other. Come on. Don't forget your laser point and scope. I love the plasma caster as well. Bam, there we go. See you later. Lucky you put that bulletproof plate. It was like burning through his armor? What was that? See, it's the downfall of all the Yautjas. They're all too cocky. He could have killed him easily. Good job, Harrington. Done well. I also love the tiger pattern that this predator has as well, compared to the first one that was like a rotting banana. Yes, thank you movie music, we know what's under the mask.
You are one ugly mother.
I like that. Did this predator have like the soundboard of the previous Jungle Hunter just downloaded? Like, I don't care how the physics don't work in this scene. I don't care.
Get out of here, arrogant. I want to save your ass. This is between me and him.
There we go. There we go. Physics aside, this is such a good scene. Bam. See you later, Busey. See, the problem is, I think this Yautja gets too cocky now, right? Because he just starts chasing him and doesn't heal. Wow, the Jungle Hunter was a bit more smarter than this one. So what happened to his biomass? Because he loses it now, doesn't he? So I assume the agency have now a biomass. See what I mean? This predator's very cocky. Oh, that's right, he tries to do a bitch move now, doesn't he?
Shit happened.
Shit happens. What a bitch move. I still love the blood effect on this arm as well. Doesn't the arm detonate? I don't really get this bit though. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna use some drywall. Bit of herbal remedies. Bit of crushed drywall. That would always get the wounds fixed. And that scream there is like the pinnacle of every AVP game after. Explain that to the insurance companies. This massive 8-foot Rastafarian alien broke my drywall. Or maybe the excuse is maybe he's grabbing his arm now that he dropped. Because I don't remember seeing that again. Unless the cleanup crew, the Lost Tribe, cleaned it up after him. I would love to get a life-size prop of the smart disc. I've seen a couple of them.
Where are you?
Oh, I don't know, maybe he's in the ship. And I think this is where we get the Easter egg, right, of the Xenomorph. Again, as 50-50 and divisive this movie is, this started a whole Universal franchise. Like, we will not have AVP if it wasn't for this scene right here. There we go. There we go. A whole franchise built on this scene right here. Think of it, like that split second. And again, I can't complain about Prey because it's like he's done the same thing here. He killed the Archer with the same tech. Or used the tech against him. So I can't give this a movie a pass and not Prey. Both pretty worn out at this point. Nice. I love this shot too, this is my shot.
Straight asshole. Shit happened!
Love how the other crew are just probably sitting there watching like, oh yeah, that's nice. The original script was the elder predator was supposed to decapitate him, but they changed it to this. Like, I think he was supposed to pop up for a jump scare like this, but they got rid of it because they wanted him to be the hero. There we go, one of my favourite predators right here, the elder. A lot of these are the original designs for the Jungle Hunter. This is the same suit as well.
Okay, who's next?
The Elder's such a cool concept as well, like, just one of them surviving this long.
Take it.
Again, this movie opened the doors for anything at this point. Couldn't they at least let him leave? Give the man a break. It's like, yeah, we'll give you a gun, but it's a 50-50 chance that the thrusters don't burn you alive. It's like, yeah, we'll give you a trophy, but third-degree burns is also up for debate.
We came so close! Don't worry, asshole.
You'll get another chance.
Well, sadly not with you. Would have loved to have seen the backstory of this Flintlock if this movie actually was a box office hit. Because that was the original plan. I've got to say, it does have its problems, but it's still very enjoyable. So that was 1990s Predator 2. Again, not the best movie in the world, but it is a guilty pleasure type movie. It is a dumb fun movie. And watching it now, because I haven't watched it in a while, same with the first movie, I think my rating is probably Predator, Prey, and then Predator 2. Again, this movie explored more of the mythos, which, again, a lot of them wouldn't exist if it wasn't for this movie, but in terms of, again, the story, the plot, and the pacing, I think this movie goes in the third place, and Predator and Prey being on top of it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Again, if you guys want to check out Prey and Predator, I'll link my whole playlist down in the description. Also, keep a lookout on other horror movies and sci-fi and maybe superhero movies I may do. I know the new Pinhead or Hellraiser is coming out pretty soon, so I might do the first two movies in similar time frame when the release of that movie will pop up. Again, Halloween is on in the next couple of months, so expect again a plethora of horror movies for me to do. I'm a massive fan of horror, so I might do retrospective reviews of movies I've already seen, like for this case, this movie. And I might do a couple that I skipped as well, because obviously there's going to be some stuff that I skipped, so I might do them as well in the upcoming weeks. But anyway, if you guys did enjoy this, make sure you like and sub, and I'll see you in the next one.